Oh. Hello? Who this? Man, Tim Apple, what you want, player? I'm in the middle of trying to figure out what video I want to make next. Oh, your Apple Watch is dropping tomorrow. Honestly, I don't really care, and the reason why is this right here. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic has been absolutely my favorite smartwatch to date. Now granted, yeah, when the Apple Watch come out, I'm gonna grab it and I will be doing a comparison to this smartwatch, but the tables have turned. And there's some things we gotta talk about, so let's get into the 45-day later review. What up, YouTube? What's up, Unplugged family? If you're not a part of the family, it's simple. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. No pressure now, but I'm pretty sure after you see the value I give you in this video, you'll instantly know why you need to join the Unplugged family. Let's get into the cons. That's the way I like to start my reviews, point out some of the nitpicky things that I'm gonna nitpick at this here Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. Getting focused. Con number 1, I'm not a fan of the stock bands, the watch bands that come with the brand new Galaxy watches. It's just not for me. Now, a lot of you have commented down below how great they are for you. Some of you guys don't like them and you agree with me, and you've put a third-party band like I have with this here stainless steel watch band, which I'll leave a link to down in the description below. So if you wanna spice up the look of your smartwatch, that's one thing that you can do if you don't like the stock watch bands. Con number 2, I am not a fan of Bixby over Google Assistant. I prefer Google Assistant. We need it here on the Galaxy Watch. Now granted, it's coming in the future. Anybody know when? Coco? When? But until it gets here, Bixby is a con to me. It's okay, it's not the worst, it's not the best. Con number 3. Yeah, we got 2 3s throwing up. I'm not a fan of Wear OS's battery draw. This has been a problem with Wear OS smartwatches in the past, and I got more to speak on this when we get into the section of battery life. Now my 4th con is connectivity distance. I've always had this with the Galaxy watches. Like literally, I can go out not too far, you know what I mean, go out to the whip, have the phone still in here, I'm gonna get an alert of the smartphone disconnecting. Now, 2 things. 1, the connectivity distance isn't that good. But 2, the positivity in that is the fact that if I were to leave my smartphone behind, I kind of have an alert. Still a con. But then it's not though. If I could go get my phone, I don't know, I'm in between on that one. And then the final con, which is a con for me, is no Apple iOS iPhone support. I know, Apple Watch doesn't allow you to use it with other platforms you guys think is even. I find it a caveat. I feel like you're cutting out an audience that would use your Samsung Galaxy Watch over the Apple Watch because so many people prefer it due to its beautiful looks and design. Matter of fact, let's get into focus right there. Let's take a look and admire this beauty. But I can't use it with an iPhone over my Apple Watch. Forcing you to either get a Samsung phone, basically to get a Samsung phone, because Samsung works better with the Samsung. You get what I'm trying to say. Let's get into the review, man. All right, the first place I want to start is obviously the design. Come on, camera, focus. Look at this beautiful smartwatch. This thing looks so good, so traditional. I am an absolute fan of the design of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. This is the Classic here. We're talking about the Classic player. The Galaxy Watch 4 is cool and all, and for some of you it's a better option, but for me, the Classic is where I've always been. This is the traditional Samsung Galaxy Watch that I'm used to, and I shall continue to support. This look right here separates it from this competition. This feel, this weight, this premium 316L stainless steel, brushed. Whew. It's a beauty. It's something to admire, especially as other smartwatch owners. I know you jealous. Not only can I add this custom watch band to it, as you guys can see, I have my custom watch faces. I have a YouTube video tutorial teaching you how to get watch faces like I have here on yours. That's something you can watch literally after this video, okay? That means you're gonna stay here and finish this video with me. So right here, I have the 46mm, 52 grams with a 1.4-inch AMOLED display with a 321 PPI. Now, if the 46mm build isn't for you, you can opt in for the 42mm, 46.5 grammed with a 1.19-inch AMOLED display smartwatch as well. Both of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4s are gonna come with the Gorilla Glass DX And a lot of people like to use screen protectors with their smartwatches. If you're one of those people, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Now, you know what, real quick, just to show you this display, let me pull out a shinier, more flashier watch face. I got y'all. This one, nice blue right here. Now, I need to turn up my brightness. I have my brightness turned down. I'm pretty sure some of you guys can guess. All right, the next category of topic that I want to speak to is software. This year, Samsung has opted in to partner up with Google to basically give us Wear OS with a One UI watch skin on top of it. So although we are not getting the Tizen experience that a lot of us are used to and have grown to love, you still get that feel because of the skin on top of Wear OS makes it feel just like you're still using Tizen. I love that. Great way to integrate it. You guys have done extremely well in that sense. In fact, Samsung has kept the feel true to the OG. Now, with Wear OS being the main platform on the smartwatch, we're getting a lot of benefits from that. Number one, we get way more apps due to the Google Play Store being available now on the Galaxy Watch. For so long, the biggest complaint about Tizen was the fact that basically developers would not program a lot of apps for Tizen. I mean, they're already programming for the Apple Watch. They were programming for Wear OS. Why would they add in Tizen? This collaboration between Google and Samsung actually gives us the benefit of more apps. So you could go into the Play Store, you know what I'm saying? Let's pull it up. And you can get access to so many more apps just by pulling up the Google Store and getting up in there. And while we're in here looking at the apps, a second bonus to having the Google Play Store and Wear OS and all of that combination is, for those of you who like to do music streaming, you now have YouTube Music and Spotify natively on the watch. The last and final benefit that I want to talk about with Wear OS and Samsung coming together, the fact that if I were to go to text, hold up, play, just in case it's something sensitive, I don't want y'all seeing nothing crazy, right? So if I was trying to text myself at CJ Knows Tech right here, and I hit the keyboard, we now have a full-length keyboard for swipe texting. So swipe texting is, wait, it says store texting. Nah, we got to get it back. You know, sometimes the swipe ain't perfect. Hold up. Swipe. Oh, I didn't even do it right. No wonder. Texting is easier. Oh, no, there it is. Easier than ever to oh, I messed that one up. Respond. So basically, it's now easier than ever to type on your smartwatch due to us having this full-length keyboard. Basically, Wear OS, Samsung, marriage equals more options for us as smartwatch users. You gotta love it. Now, I'm gonna be honest, as far as the fitness category goes, me personally, I'm not into fitness tracking on my smartwatches, especially with the Galaxy Watch 4, because to me, this isn't the most ideal watch I want to wear while working out, but I do have the option. And for those of you who want those fitness trackings, you got a new and improved Samsung Fitness being slapped and married into the Wear OS world, because apparently Wear OS had a trash fitness app before, so now they're able to take advantage of Samsung's fitness. I don't know if this is going to be going over to Wear OS watches in the future or whatever, but right here, this is the beginning of a marriage and a partnership, and we got to see where it goes and what it leads to. But one area where I actually do use in the term of fitness is the sleep tracking. I have always been a fan of Samsung sleep tracking. Now, I'm gonna be honest, a play ain't been getting much sleep lately, especially with the grind I've been on. The typical time that I would actually use the Galaxy Watch for tracking of sleeping would be when I took a nap. But I'm not getting any naps, and honestly, I'm not getting much regular sleep for that matter, because I just been on a whole nother level of a grind. And thank you guys for supporting me, showing up, watching all of the videos and so forth. I'm gonna continue to bring high value content to all of you. See, that's the reason why you need to join the Unplugged family. That's one of those health features that I like, but I don't really use it because I'm not sleeping. The next category we're gonna speak on is battery life. You guys remember in the beginning when I spoke about one of those cons of how Wear OS has like a battery draw? Well, the whole point of Samsung and Wear OS coming together was to help Google better optimize their Wear OS experience in the terms of battery life. Yeah, well, okay, I'll start here. Tizen was extremely well optimized, which I think is what caught Google's eye. Also, Tizen just performs extremely well. Basically, making it through a full day with your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, that's not the issue at all. It's when you try to get those multiple days that the Galaxy Watch has been known for. Especially if you're like me and you use the always on display, which is a battery drainer, I will admit. And the simple fix is to turn off always on display, and you're getting way more confidence in that multi-day use. I'll admit that. But for those of us who like to keep the always on display on and cranking, keep my watch face always there so I can look at my watch even at an angle and still tell the time, that's gonna be a battery drain. Now you can get beyond a day, but a full 2 days, that's definitely subjective to the user and how you use your smartwatch. I'm giving you a forewarning. But the reality is this smartwatch charges extremely fast. So if you're conscious and proactive about the way that you charge it and you like to keep the always on display on, you're able to get a very good user experience in terms of battery, but just expect to be charging your Galaxy Watch more than what you did in the past because Tizen was way more optimized. It also depends on how you use your smartwatch. Turn off always on display, get a lot more battery. Leave it on, well, hey, you're gonna have to charge it more. It's as simple as that. And I got the big boy, the 46 millimeter. I got the biggest battery I could get. You just gotta be conscious about how you're using your watch. Also, I mentioned earlier, hold on, let's flip it on. Get it in focus, come on camera. My display brightness, that's another way you can monitor. Actually, my display brightness is actually kind of turned up. I thought it was low. It's just the way it was looking on the overhead monitor. Never mind. See, I'm a battery drainer when it comes to smartwatches because I like nice, bright, beautiful smartwatch faces as well as I like it always on. The next category is user experience. This is the most important category of them all. What has my user experience been like over these last 45 days? For me, it's been good. It's been great. Literally, I ditched my Apple Watch for this here Galaxy Watch 4 to be rocked for the majority. I'm at like a 90-10 scale. Like 90% of the time, I'm going and reaching and wearing my Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic over my Apple Watch. That's my problem with the lack of iOS support in the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. I always have an iPhone, I always have an Android, but the Android phone that I keep with me tends to rotate because there's a lot of Android phones dropping. There's only one iPhone. I mean, there's multiple, but you get what I'm saying. So to have support on the iPhone would allow for me to just keep it connected there. It would be a lot easier for me, okay, Samsung and a lot of other people. Please, Coco, please, Coco. Please, player. But nevertheless, I'm carrying my Samsung Galaxy Fold 3 everywhere I go, player, because this phone is absolutely amazing. This combo is absolutely amazing, and it's leaving me to have an extremely nice user experience. I mean, I'm loving the look. I'm loving the access to more apps and features. I'm okay with the battery life. I can get along just fine with it. It's not a deal breaker at all for me. And ultimately, 45 days later, I'm satisfied.
No. They say if you can't beat them, then you join them. No. That's no option, I don't join, I always beat them.
Yo, we gonna get a pin drop. Hold up. Let me, bam, pin drop.
I was fake, you had to find me. Now I'm on beat, skating like I'm grinding. L hit me, said it's all about the timing. If you want the vision, get to spinning. My mama told me trust in God, it's never limits. Now I'm on the scoreboard, running up the digits. I put in work, you know I'm up to get it. Early bird gets the worm and the Yankee fitted. Like whoa, bags under my eyes and you know. Won't complain, I'm tired, I'm on go. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side.